Welcome, loves. Welcome, returning and new subscribers. This is your Empress High Priestess Goddess Amalantera. I have some messages for you. Secret admirer pulling through here, but it seems like this secret admirer. This is for my beloved singles and those in partnerships on your way to marriage, whatever your definition of marriage is within your union. So I'm seeing that this energy, what it's becoming, it's being shown through a specific algorithm. There could be a certain type of person that you've been noticing that's been popping up on your feed, because this secret admirer is also connected to your healing in a healing and loving partnership. So it says, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. I feel like this is the divine masculine, the external, physical, male, divine masculine that is stepping up here. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Secret admirer. Don't make decisions, it says here at the basis of this. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. For it's only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Don't make decisions based on guilt. What is healing? What has healed or healing that can trigger that decision based on guilt? What is triggering this energy? If a decision is made based on guilt, what is it? The lack of balance, because this is the only card so far that's in reverse. Don't forget to like the video, beloveds, upon entering. Much appreciated for saging yourself by doing so. What would influence making decisions based on guilt? Sex. Oh, yes, indeed. And then we have awareness. This is what you're aware of. Some of you masculines get pussymatized and feminines get dickmatized, and you make decisions based off of that, and they tend to carry the energy of guilt. What else? Don't make this. Look at this one that pops in and out. Jesus Christ. 13. They're not even showing me the fact that this is the base chakra and the solar plexus. There's an ending happening, especially an ending. All right, so this is why something would end that is more so on the sides of a sexual interaction, is because Venus and Mercury right now are in Capricorn. So more of the partnerships that are being built, as you've heard me mention in the last live, most of the partnerships that are being built right now are based off of material security. Welcome, my loves. So making decisions based on guilt, like you're not going to feel that guilt. This is for those of you who are those type of people, you keep this shit to yourself. But this is a reading for the collective, and I'm connecting to those of you. If a person's not making a certain amount, you ain't fucking with them. Right now, Venus is in Capricorn and so is Mercury. So you're surrounded by all that energy on top of Pluto being in Capricorn. Like there's a lot of Capricorn dominant energy that's happening right now. A lot of dark matter, a lot of dark mystery that's happening right now. So the deeper you go into why you accept a challenge to gain wisdom, because a lot of the challenges that some of y'all accepted, you don't even realize how deep you went to even accept it. There's a depth you have to go to be able to be willing to accept it. The root of it. Shamuel, third chakra, again, solar plexus, heavy. Let me pull another card out, because that solar plexus energy would also be, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. Do what you know you want to do. Flaming heart wanted to come through. Yep, transformation. That's why. 13, right here. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Get into the bottom of it so that way you can actually connect to what love is. Who are people know what the actual essence of love? Like, if love was practical and if people saw what love is, I feel like that will heal the world, because people will realize clearly, practically, as far as like what it ain't. So I've been seeing, like I said, a lot of the yin and yang symbol, black and white circle. Manifesting miracles, as I say that. As you balance the divine feminine and masculine within you, manifest miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Your heart. Allow your heart to fulfill its task. Allow your brain to fulfill its task. Allow your gut to fulfill its task. Allow your sacral to fulfill its task. Allow your root chakra to fulfill its task. Allow your throat chakra to fulfill its task. Allow your crown chakra to fulfill its task. Don't give your crown chakra, the task of your crown chakra, to your heart chakra. There's a lack of playfulness, which is also blinding you from the importance of taking a step back and spending some time alone. Mind you, I'm reading this shit in reverse, but it's coming. I can see it clearly. You know, there's certain instances where you can see something that's one way, but it's another, but you can still see it clear. Anyway, there's something about that. Just think something is one way, but it's actually another, but you can see what it really is. Whatever. Confusing. There's a lot of confusion around here. There's beauty, but there's also confusion. This is the choice of free will that's at play. In that case, instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give yourself. Now is the time to give to yourself. Rebirth. See that? What's being reborn is the balance between the masculine and the feminine within. Where you're able, this is the wisdom that comes in, because this playfulness card message is laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. And remember, love is the greatest healer. And your greatest teacher about that greatest healer will always be returning back to self, which I feel like there's a tower moment that pushes through here for a transformation to happen. The heart, Libra energy that we keep seeing, you know? Let's see what else. Heart chakra, for sure. It's clear as day. Clear as day. All right, so what is currently going on is in regards to the heart chakra info coming in. Let's pull a tarot spread. see what the cosmos have to say regarding your root chakra, solar plexus, and heart chakra. This is where you'll be able to heal second house, the field of experience that has to do with the second house, which is your assets, finances, and the things that you value. Look at all this green. This past Friday could have shown you something extremely significant as far as like manifesting is concerned, manifesting miracles. I don't care how small it is. It could be a song you was thinking about, and there's a car on the road that's sitting here bumping that same exact chorus or verse that you were singing in your head. It's something to that effect. Like, this could even be something that comes around to you within 14 days. There's a thought you've had for 14 days, and within those 14 days, the energies within that thought present themselves to you in the physical. Fourth house, 2, 4, becoming healthier here. 455. Whoa. Right in my hand in reverse. And this is definitely connected to those cards we had earlier. The 9th house and Leo. Oh, you okay. This is the lack of confidence. And this is a lack of confidence that blocks you from your clear cognizance. Like if you're clear cognizant, you have to really trust your intuition. You have to really trust the information that's coming directly to you. That's how that works, which makes it one of the most difficult ones. 5th house, your creativity is connected to this though, especially with this Leo energy here. So, love, hobbies, your childhood, or your connection to children in connection to your creativity. Pay attention. This is for someone. Pay attention to the way children respond to you. Do they want to be around you, or are they extremely shy? And if they're extremely shy, do they ever open up to you? It'll tell you a lot about your energy for sure. One more here. The 11th house. Where the cosmos grant wishes, friends, and social occasions. No moon in Capricorn. I kept saying Sag because there's got to be definitely something about that Sag moon. Yeah, because what's happening is that you have a new vision of the bigger picture. Like you're able to see the bigger picture, you know? So it's like you were putting the pieces together to be able to see it with 1313, but now you can see it. And I feel like the reason why you can see it, 1313, has to do with the clearing and activation of your root chakra and solar plexus, which is powerful to then have the heart chakra to come out, which is why Libra has been coming out. Your heart will be light as a feather or lighter than a feather the moment you remove any woundings or blockages in relation to your root chakra and your solar plexus. This sounds like sexual abuse only because it's the root chakra and the ego is connected to the solar plexus or the 5th house or Leo energy. It's a sexual abuse mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and or which is blocking you from tapping into your higher consciousness. But you definitely have people that are coming around to assist you with that. So there's someone in here as I'm delivering this message that you're the type of person that you hold on to shit. I'm gonna tell you something right now. It ain't gonna do you no good. I'm not here to sugarcoat not one fucking thing. I'm gonna tell you right now. The more you hold on to what the fuck don't serve you, the more you gonna keep repeating it in your life. Don't complain about it. You have an option. You have a choice. Granted, there are people who are over the bridge when it comes to your mental stability. But I'm talking to those of you who are not yet or don't have to, seek that type of professional help, because at the end of the day, we live in a world where, listen, anyway, I ain't from this world, so let's continue. There's someone coming to you along your path, okay? That's going to make things clearer to you. Your objective is to be aware of who you are in that moment. Become aware of who you are in that moment. Every single bit of essence that you carry. Become aware of who you are in that moment when someone approaches you to assist you, leaving their intentions to source. Because again, the divine won't intervene or step in unless you allow it or ask it to, So if you have an issue with trust and receiving help from people, your affirmation or message of gratitude would be, I am grateful for the ability to allow source to step in. Pretty much that. When I'm asking for divine assistance of divine substance. You know what I mean? It's important right now to take a step back. So you can have a clearer vision. You have a habit of being there for others. This is someone also with the Venus and Virgo. It doesn't feel like a physical experience that's reoccurring. It's the emotional memory connected to it. It's being released though. But I'm getting that source already did its part in the release. You just have to do your part on the perception side of it. 7 of Pentacles, yeah, divine timing. And then the 6 of Pentacles, receiving the gift of reciprocity. On the other side here, you have the Knight of Wands with the 7 of Wands peeping through Mars and Leo. Under that was the 10 of Swords. So yeah, this is definitely allowing yourself to come to a space of balance while being at an odds. But this balance that you connect to is being still, seeing everything that's happening, not making yourself the victim as you replay these memories, because some of you have a tendency to do that. You keep going back to this memory of you as the victim. Granted, it happened to you. But let's just say part of your soul contract was to experience that because maybe your soul encountered that on that end that you didn't appreciate in this lifetime. Or you felt was disrespectful, so there wasn't nothing to appreciate about it. You know what I'm saying? So this is all I'm saying. We go through a lot of things in our lives, but we don't realize until we go through certain spiritual awakenings if this is something we did to somebody else before. Because each time you come back to this realm, you're coming back to relearn something, experience life. You know what I mean? The Devil card and the challenging position, and it came out with restrictions when it comes to moving forward. 7-15-7. Temptations taking your attention elsewhere. But I also feel like this is what's required in order for this to be in the upright. you confident about the information that you see that's in alignment to your soul, your God energy, which is the creator within you. You naturally have the mechanism within your own physical body to go through the process to create another human being. That in itself is primary in terms of what you're able to do. Like, think about it. Think about it. It's almost like the delusion of being stuck is self-inflicted. And that's on a collective base, on some real shit, until you, that's what that awakening is about, until you realize, like, wait a minute, hold up. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles coming right on out as the basis of this, the healer, the spiritual healer. You don't have to call yourself a spiritual healer because you do tarot cards. No, you could be a spiritual healer because you healed the connection between you and source. That makes you a spiritual healer. Yeah. Heal the connection. Eight of Swords is here at the bottom of the deck of the foundation of this energy, the Queen of Pentacles. Like, you built yourself up from fucking disaster. That's how I'm seeing it, because with this Devil card as the challenge and then the Queen of Pentacles, for one, you really not nobody to fuck with. So I'm seeing the Five of Wands where you've been at odds in the most distracting way based on your galactic makeup. That's how I'm gonna put that. But you're still here. The immediate past, Five of Swords. Just recently, or what's keeping you stuck in a cycle of the past is a conversation that you have yet to have, that an uncomfortable conversation yet to have. But then you got Seven of Pentacles in the current situation, which is divine timing. My thing is, Saturn and the moon has been playing a big role today. The Mother and the Crone. Oh yeah. The moon is in Leo. That could also be it too. The moon is in Leo. This card of Leo comes out retrograde, but the moon is in a phase where it's losing light, going towards a new moon. Then we have the 9th house. So you could be seeking a lot more truth to your shadow. Why is it a challenge to go that route? You got the Justice card here right now. What's the difficulty about this path? In connection to the Chariot in reverse. I feel like the moment hasn't arrived yet for you to make this move. It's just, now it's giving springtime energy. So you could be going through hibernation season until March. 8 of Swords. Until you clear your mind, something's not coming to you. Until you clear your mind, you create additional obstacles that have nothing to do with you. So it takes you out the game, or takes you out of alignment. Takes you out of alignment. 4 of Pentacles. Oh, so some of you are receiving divine intervention. There's something you're planning to do next that is triple the gift. So it's like, okay, you get this job offer, you end up having to move, or you are able to travel, or you connect with someone or someone from your past comes around that you haven't spoken to, but you're still on, cool terms, so much so that you're willing to travel with this person, and they invite you somewhere. This invitation is like an invitation, puts you back in alignment to where the wheel is turning, where the wheel is spiraling. You were on a wheel that was turning, which means you kept on going into the same spots. There's a change of routine here too. A change of routine. So your blessings didn't come in yet as far as Jupiter is concerned. Is because something else is in the way. And this shit is so fucking irrelevant. It's actually annoying. It's so irrelevant. It's like it's something that doesn't even have to be that way, but because it is that way and it's around you, it's like, what the fuck? Temperance and the Ace of Cups. You know it don't have to be that way. It could be unconditional love if you set boundaries. Point, period, blank. There it is. Reconciliation, be mindful is all I got from that. This could also be, there goes the Five of Wands, being at odds with it all. Again, another odd energy. Fire sign is significant here. This could also be what it is that's restricting you. You may not be aware of it. It could be a lack of passion. There could be a fire sign that you're connected to that drains you. 511. And that's the Seven of Pentacles. Yep, there goes the Tower. There goes the Tower. So what were we saying just now? A fire sign you could be at odds with. This is a partnership you don't realize you have to let go of. That's why this immediate past card is the Five of Swords, a difficult conversation. There goes the fucking detachment card. You've known this for like the last 2 years. Or if you haven't, these next 2 years, the divine is stepping in on all of it. Eight of Wands. I feel like some of you who are hearing this message right now, like you made that decision already and you're like, nah, fuck that. I'm not fucking with Source no more. What's the Tower? Bring it in. Then realizing that this Tower that comes and reignites your passion. Setting boundaries puts you at a low point. Setting boundaries puts you at a low point of drama. Tower comes in, followed by expansion. There goes this Devil card again, which is exactly what we're clarifying. So it's just showing us where the moment you set boundaries, some of you retract from your boundaries because of the Tower moments in connection to the Devil that come around. And then you start to create these traumatic bonds with people fucking well you're supposed to set boundaries with. Something about Sagittarius season and you laughing about something. I feel like I'm in somebody's business. This shit's weird. Let me see. Possible outcome. Page of Cups. It's a possibility something can change within 5 days. 5:14 right now on the clock. 17:14. 17 is the star card. 14 is Temperance, which we had at the bottom of the deck. And then that's a 5, which is a Hierophant. Page of Cups. An offer of emotion. This sounds like this goes pretty far. Now I can see why all this other shit in the center was on fucking hold. Look at this. Look at this holding ass energy. My thing is, whoever this is at the root of it all, playing these games, some of you have been feeling extremely tired because this is the energy that they decided to want to battle with, not realizing I ain't the one, but you got the right one to handle that ass, though. That's the type of energy I just got. Look at that. Judgment, 8 of Wands. See the star card right here. See what I'm saying? Said that shit to you. Ain't no reason why I gotta pick up these cards and just saying the same shit, other than the fact that it's a fucking confirmation. You feel me? Moving on. What's in your immediate future? Would you look at that? The 9 of Cups. Spirit talking to somebody. This is somebody saying, man, fuck that person. I'm going to get what I want because I am destined for it. Yeah, you're a legend. You're a born legend. Pisces energy here. 9 of Cups, Jupiter and Pisces. We just talked about this whole 9th house energy ruled by Jupiter, expansion in reverse. Until you recognize yourself, this is a timid person that people call conceited. Shit's weird. As I said that, listen to what I just said. This is a timid person that people consider conceited. That ain't no 3D shit. That's 3.5. That's 3.5. Your advice is to focus on the fact that you are the Empress. I'm telling you, this is a timid person that people consider conceited because this is a natural born Empress. Always going to the beat of their own drum. They don't conform to nobody's shit. An example of this person is going to a supermarket and everybody that's waiting to check out is on one line when you can make separate lines. This is the person that goes to another cashier's box and makes their own line. That's what this is. That's the type of vibe it is. Common sense. Especially when there's signs around and symbols that are directing you on your path. You're taking note of those signs and symbols that are directing on your path. So you don't have to sit here and conform. This is going back to everybody has their own signs, but then you also have, certain departments or certain systems that want to tell you what's best for you, but you have your own science. Listen, Justice card and the environment. A lot of Venus energy coming through here now. It ain't the Queen of Swords, but it's definitely her major arcana. It's definitely her spiritual essence coming through here. Although the Queen of Swords is a spiritual essence because she's Libra. She would be the spiritual body of Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands has all of that power and all of that social charisma because of the bullshit she's actually gone through, because she decided to change that fuckery into her prosperity. That's all she did. For sure. Yep. What's this justice here in the environment? Your happiness that's coming to you in the immediate future is your justice. First things first. That's why I say focus on you being the Empress, divine masculine. Focus on the Empress version of you as well, the nurturer. Because I feel like you are the type of person, divine masculine, who has a very strong, this is a Cancerian or someone with a shell. So water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you have a shell. You're very emotional, emotionally intelligent, but you dealt with the opposite that most divine feminines would have to deal with until they decide they're going to handle their experience, to change from it, to evolve from it. You know what I'm saying? It's to evolve from it and then receive reciprocity. That's the judgment here. Hopes and fears. What did you undo yourself from for this to occur? In connection to immediate future, what did they undo themselves from? Energy. I just heard the reason why you feel like you have to isolate yourself, because some of the reasons that you had isolated you unnecessarily, and it put you into a depressive state. Yeah, 9 of Wands. Straight like that. What's the outcome? What's the outcome here? What's the out? I love to see it. I love it. Ashe. Death card and the 7 of Swords. An end of deception. Spirit's working on this for you. You're now here to repolarize, as we read the Mars and Gemini 14 degrees. Repolarize experiences that you have gone through or what you have felt thereafter when it comes to you having a difficult conversation. Because the Page of Cups is 5 days and you have the 5 of Swords. See, something can change for you within 5 days, but you're holding on to something that is the key to keeping you stuck. Let's look at this Devil card. What is this? Now I'm going to get the astrology cards back up. May I connect with all of your energies so that way this comes through the way it's supposed to. Because this shit feels direct to someone. Let them tears out, beloved. Detox. Ashe. What's the Devil card here? What's the Devil card energy? 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 You have to actually release that. Because sometimes you can get a hang of wanting to be so tough. And those moments where you just feel like you have to, cry or tear up. Don't hold yourself back from doing so. Let them tears flow. What's the Devil card energy? See, this is something that's hidden. Oh, this shit knows how. This is a shapeshifter. It is. I'm going to tell you because I know myself too. Sagittarius, it's a low vibrational Sag. Or Scorpio. Or you could have realized this between 10:23, or you will be realizing it between 10:23 and 12:21. This restriction. And the new moon in Capricorn is 2 days after that. So 10 days, 23, saddle up, because what's the outcome is there's an ending of all the deception. Obviously, that's not the most joyful ride unless you're the type of person that still has a karmic lesson to learn. That if you feel joyful about the transformation that's going to happen to anyone that has deceptive or has been envious or jealous of you, the shit that's going to come back around to you, I don't think you won't even be here for that. And some of you, your physical body knows that and takes you out. So this is what I'm saying. This is the type of vibe where a lot of people like to have a smart ass remark about certain shit because they think the shit funny. Be mindful of that. We're going into a 7-year. Everything you say, you got to be mindful of that. Listen, as a life path 22, I'm deeply connected to Uranus, age of Aquarius. So you ain't got to listen to me. The universe going to show you I'm just a fucking messenger. Not just the messenger, but in terms of the just is in connection to source. You feel me? All right. Let me see what else. What is this Sagittarius season? Scorpio season about? Let me see. Tell me more. Come on. These are only 2 signs that end in the same, what is that, the suffix? I guess you can say that. R-I-U-S. Sagitta Aqua. R-I-U-S. something to do with Neptune being a cartoonist. Let me look at the gematria of this. Give me the numbers and see what the metaphysical Bible talking about. 379. Man of majesty. Ishad. Man of strength, man of vigor, man of exuberance, man of splendor, man of majesty, comely man, man of renown. When the soul is lifted up by prayer and spiritual thought, the Christ is exalted in consciousness and is given due honor and authority. By thinking and speaking of the greatness, the power, the goodness, and the allness of Christ and Spirit. Oh, yeah. So be mindful with your words, is what this message is saying. This ain't even all right. So here's Vesta at the center of this, the bottom of this, foundation of this, and this feels like Vesta's energy right here too, because she connects to Virgo energy as well. So be mindful of your words. Constellation of Virgo is connected to Speaker. Be mindful of your words. Right? We're going into a 7-year, 2023. This is the Moon in Aquarius card. So if you still are connected to certain memories as it relates to your experience when it comes to social relationships that are not in harmony, and you have yet still to bring something to balance when it comes to one-on-one partnerships that also reflects itself in the collective partnerships. Let me tell you something. Be mindful of what it is that you discuss with yourself, discuss with others, because some of you could also be noticing that things are manifesting at the speed of light right now. It's sudden. It's Uranus. It's Aquarius. So just be mindful, okay? And I love you, and I will see you next time.